so people don't think it's fake. Look at this, bro. Come on, bro. I'm literally jiggling it, bro. This is for my weapons. And then this is for my movement. This is for my movement. I don't get analog movement with this, so I'm kind of at a disadvantage. But yeah. It's Cooney here, and today we are back with another Schizophrenic 69 video. So today we are finally going to be reviewing the Haute42X. To tell you a story, I've always been a Haute42 fan. You can see on this picture last year I've been actually using one of the meme controllers I've been using. Yeah, this controller right there was really small. And if you've been following me for a while now, you'll know that I'm currently using a Haute42 M16 Ultra, which is this controller right here. Anyway, all my opinion about this controller are completely my own. I haven't been paid to say anything, yada yada, all that stuff. So yeah, let's take a look at what's inside. So as you can see, we have these premium gold-like buttons. I actually don't know what they're called, but they feel very smooth to touch. And by default, they do come with these wind turbine switches, which is specifically made by Haute42 as well, if I'm not mistaken. Just listen to this. Now, if you've been paying attention so far, you'll actually know that this is a modular controller. And if you look closely, you can actually see that there are multiple screw holes. As you can see, there's one for here, there's one for this one, and then there's one for the bottom one as well. This just means that you can actually replace all three of these parts. So this means the rest of the good stuff. So we'll do another unboxing montage and I'll show you how it works. The amount of stuff in this package is actually crazy. And now I'm actually going to show you how to swap the modules on this controller. With this screwdriver, and of course the module that comes with it. You can also access the settings of the controller by holding on start while you plug the cables in, and it should show you this screen. Now you need to go on your web browser and type the IP address you see, and it should open up your controller settings like this. This is where you can change your controller settings, like what you want to have for your extra buttons, for example, or if you want to add an extra directional button like me. Now the reason I'm showing you this is that you can actually change the logo in your controller to be a custom image, like what I'm doing now. You do need to convert the image to be a black and white pixelated kind of image, but they do have a Discord channel for support and tutorials if you need to make your own custom one. Now this is what mine looks like. I can tell it's very funny and very original as usual. Now for PS5 support, you do need to buy the Haute42 Booster 5, which will also be in the link in the description. So you just need to plug this in on the right corner of the controller, and then you need to hold the button Y while you plug in the controller. And then it needs to show up as PS5 when a display for it, that's how you know it's working. Just got mind controlled. Okay, I'm gonna kiss him. And then, okay, there we go. That works. Okay, that works. That works. That works. That works. Come here. He's mashing. He's mashing. He's mashing. He's mashing. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my god! So the final question you might be asking yourself is, should you actually buy this controller? Should you actually buy the Haute42X? And yes, you should. It's actually been a month since I've recorded all the footage you've just watched because I wanted to give myself time to actually play with the controller by grinding ranked games instead of me just giving you guys a 1-week review to see how it actually holds up in the future. I feel like this is an endgame controller for me, especially the fact that you can just swap the modules around. You can just swap the buttons around. Let's say if you break one of your buttons, or if you like break your controller from mashing it too hard, you know, that kind of stuff. You can actually just swap the controller. You can actually swap the modules instead of buying a whole new controller. They recently just released a fight stick module as well on AliExpress, so if you're interested in using a fight stick on this controller, then it might be good for you to try as well. Now to end our review, I'm gonna give the Haute42X a solid 9 out of 10. And now the features that come with it is essentially everything you'd want from a fighting game controller. You know, we have PS5 compatibility, especially if you're a tournament player like me. I know I am mainly a PC player, but when you go on tournaments, when you go on like Tekken World tournaments or just the standard Tekken locals, they actually use PS5 for most of the time. And again, we do have the replaceable parts, so if you're like me, if you're just like me, if you like to really mash your controller while you play, if you somehow break this controller, even though it's very unlikely you'll break this controller, you can actually just replace the buttons, you can replace the whole module instead of just buying a whole new controller. And I know I've been trying to be professional throughout this entire video, but my honest opinion, my honest humble opinion is to just buy the controller. It's actually just worth it, especially if you're a long-term Tekken player or if you're just a casual player. You know, you have these cool RGB stuff on your controller, you have these replaceable buttons, you know, you can be like, you can just show this controller to like friends and then amaze them and then have the funny cool points, you know what I'm saying, that kind of stuff. Now again, thank you very much for watching my review, and a huge thank you to Haute42 for sponsoring this controller, for making this video possible, even though it took me ages to actually finish the video. So I hope you enjoyed the video. So if you have any questions, leave a comment, leave a reply, leave a comment, blah blah blah. I'll try my best to respond, and I'll see you next time.